tonight, there is a lot to sort through when it comes to the latest COVID surge. And we know this is a lot for families to think about, especially as a new school year starts. Just within the past 30 minutes, Dallas County moved its risk level into the red. That's the highest level, meaning we are at a high risk of transmission. It was a unanimous recommendation at tonight's public health meeting. Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins says the decision is due to this dramatic increase in cases. Let's talk about the numbers now. The percentage of COVID patients in North Texas hospitals now stands at 12.75%. This is an important number because we have talked about hospitals beginning to feel overwhelmed again. At 15%, it used to trigger restrictions, but the Texas governor stripped away that power last week. COVID hospitalizations in the state of Texas have experienced 34 straight days of increases. And Jason, health experts say things are going to get a lot worse before they get better. Yeah, and so let's talk about that. A lot of parents probably didn't think that they would be in this position at this hour, having to pick in-person class or virtual learning. But parents in Frisco now have that option. What they don't have, though, is much time to decide. So we're asking you to grab your phone right now because we want to know from everybody, if you had the choice at this point, would you pick virtual or in-person learning? All you have to do is go to WFAA.com/vote now or look for the Vote Now tile on our app. This, of course, is a local investment. It is up to the districts to fund virtual learning. Let's get out to Morgan Young live in Collin County tonight. Morgan, some parents have been pushing for this option.
Well, Jason, absolutely. And this is good news for those parents who are worried about sending their young, unvaccinated kids into classrooms where masks can't be required and social distancing can be a bit tricky. But there are two things to know about this. One, not all Frisco ISD students are eligible. And two, if your child is eligible and you want them to participate in online learning, you need to go ahead and apply.
Days before the first day of school.
I'm incredibly relieved.
Big news from Frisco ISD.
We're offering a virtual option.
Superintendent Dr. Mike Waldrop made the announcement Tuesday afternoon.
I'm grateful they saw a need, name a need, and are working to meet that need.
Michelle Ames oversees a Facebook group of Frisco parents who were pushing for virtual learning.
Got about 3,000 parents that I know are deeply, deeply concerned.
This change eases that for now. For some, online learning will only be available for elementary students through 6th grade.
Basically, the kids that aren't old enough to get a vaccine.
7th through 12th graders have to go to school in person, since kids 12 and up can and are encouraged by the district to get vaccinated. If your kid is eligible, you have until 11:59 p.m. this Thursday, about 48 hours from now, to apply. Now, the district, like many others in North Texas, had said it would not offer virtual learning this year since the Texas legislature did not pass a bill that would have given the money for it. Dr. Waldrop says they will use federal funds from the CARES Act and will dip into local funding if necessary. He admits the money could get tricky.
If we get a lot of students and this is a prolonged thing, it will start to have a financial impact on our district. We're very hopeful that at some point the legislature will come through and fund this.
But for now, a sigh of relief, of gratitude.
Thank you, Dr. Waldrop and the board. Appreciate you loving us.
Now, the district site says this online learning will be available for the first 9 weeks of the school year. After that, they'll take a look at how things are going, decide how they move forward with that. The superintendent says that he doesn't believe that this is going to have to be a long-term solution. He says once the vaccine is available and accessible to those younger students, that online learning will not be available at that point. And for now, in Frisco, I'm Morgan Young.